Alright, so, you know those tiny bottles of hand sanitizer everyone seems to have these days? Ever wonder how alcohol inside them actually kills germs? Well, buckle up because I'm about to break it down for you. Let's start with the basics. Not all alcohols are created equal. The kind you find in most sanitizers is either ethanol, the same stuff in alcoholic drinks, or isopropanol, which is rubbing alcohol. But don't get any ideas. The concentration matters. For sanitizing, you want at least 60% alcohol. Anything less just isn't strong enough to do the job. Now, here's the cool part. All those nasty germs like bacteria and viruses are basically tiny blobs of proteins and fats wrapped up in protective layers. Think of them as little water balloons, but instead of just water, they're filled with all sorts of microscopic bits that can make you sick. When you squirt alcohol sanitizer onto your hands, the alcohol molecules get right to work. Imagine them as party crashers at a germ party. They barge in, and their first trick is to mess with the germ's outer layer, the envelope. Alcohol breaks down the fats and proteins that form this protective outer shell. Once that barrier is busted, the germs inside spill out and boom, it's game over for the germ. But why does alcohol do this? It all comes down to chemistry. Alcohol is really good at dissolving fats, which makes it perfect for tearing apart those germ envelopes. Plus, alcohol denatures proteins. That means it changes the shape of proteins in a way that makes them totally useless. So not only does alcohol break open the germ, it also messes up all the machinery inside, making sure the germs can't do any more harm. Here's a pro tip. Don't just slap on sanitizer and wipe it off right away. Give it a few seconds to dry. That evaporation time is when the alcohol is actually doing its dirty work, breaking down those virus and bacteria defenses. Oh, and using sanitizer on visibly dirty or greasy hands, not the best idea. Dirt can trap germs and protect them from the alcohol, so washing with soap and water is still your best bet if you see grime. To sum it up, alcohol sanitizers work because they're really good at breaking apart the outer layers of germs and scrambling up their insides. That's why they're such a handy backup when you can't get to a sink. Just remember, not all germs are created equal, and not all alcohol is either. But next time you pump some sanitizer, you'll know exactly what's happening on a microscopic level. Stay curious and keep those hands clean.